Good evening and welcome to episode 4 of Game of Thrones, called Cripples, Bastards and Broken Things. Now that's a pretty peculiar episode title, and I'm wondering if maybe it means that it'll be focusing a little extra much on Tyrion Lannister and Bran, and possibly also Jon Snow. In which case, that would be perfectly fine with me, because those are actually some of the characters that I'm probably the most curious about by now and the most heavily invested in. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and hop right in and find out what this one's about. Oh, we're up and moving about already. But I thought he was never gonna walk again. Or is it a dream? What the heck? Oh, it was a dream. Did that crow have 3 eyeballs? That was weird looking.
We have visitors.
I don't want to see anyone.
If I was cooped up all day with no one but this old bat for company, I'd go mad. Anyway, you don't have a choice. Rob's waiting. Hodor!
Oh, Hodor. I've heard that. Like a lot.
Help Bran down the hall.
Hodor.
So this is Hodor. Can he not talk properly?
Hello, Bran. Do you remember anything about what happened?
He has no memory of that day.
He's very curious. Does he suspect his sister, I wonder?
Do you like to ride, Bran?
Yes. Well, I mean, I did like to.
Give that to your saddler. He'll provide the rest. On horseback, you'll be as tall as any of them.
Oh, that is really kind of him to want to help him to get
I have a
riding.
tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things.
Ah, and there's the title.
There's a brothel outside your walls. There I'll find a bed, and both of us can sleep easier.
Couldn't resist some northern arse. If you like redheads, ask for Roz.
Your master doesn't seem to like Lannisters.
He's not my master.
He's not? Isn't he supposed to be while Ned's away?
Your loyalty to your captors is touching.
How do you think Balin Greyjoy would feel if he could see his only surviving son has turned lackey? Shame how it all turned out.
We were outnumbered 10 to
A
1.
stupid rebellion, then. I suppose your father realized that when your brothers died in battle.
There sure is a lot to keep track of, so his ancestors were involved in some kind of rebellion against the king then. Or father and brothers? Maybe it was?
What in 7 hours is that?
They'll need an 8th to fit him in.
Well, don't be mean to him.
I've come to take the black.
Come to take the black pudding? See what he can do.
I bet he'll actually be good or something. To surprise him. Or not.
Hit him till he finds his feet.
Jesus.
You wish to defend your lady love? Let's make it an exercise. 3 of you ought to be sufficient. You sure you want to do this?
No.
No. But not much choice.
Hail.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Go clean the armory. That's all you're good for.
What do you mean that's all you're good for? He is like the best fighter there. At least out of these new recruits. I don't get why that guy has to be such an asshole to everybody. I mean, it's one thing to be hard to toughen people up, but you don't have to be like a jerk constantly.
You're gonna have to defend yourself.
Why didn't you get up and fight?
I'm a coward.
Well, Jesus, what are you doing there then?
The wall's no place for cowards.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you.
Well, it seems sweet, but that's probably really the wrong place for him.
People saw us talking to him. Now they'll think we're cowards too.
Oh, stop caring so much what people think. He could try to spit a little less too when he talks. That is very pretty. Whoa, what is this? Was that their statues? Like, do they actually have like permanent settlements? I thought they were like completely nomadic and didn't build anything.
City of the Horse Lords.
Oh, they have a city.
Pile of mud. Mud and shit and twigs. Best these savages can do.
Jesus, this dude really has to change his attitude before he gets in serious trouble. I'm surprised they let him back up on his horse again.
You sold slaves. Why?
I had no money and an expensive wife.
And where is she now?
That'll do it.
In another place, with another man.
As expected as well.
They call you the last dragon.
Why is she all snuggled up to this jerk?
The breath of the greatest dragon fought the Iron Throne, which the usurper is keeping warm for me.
Oh, really? So there's a dragon connection to that as well.
I have always wanted to see a dragon.
Well, maybe she can go sit on those eggs and maybe they'll hatch.
Seeing a dragon would make me
Let me guess, he has a dragon to show you somewhere down there? I don't really like that she's getting so close to him. I'm sure she's forced to, but still.
You think I bought you to make Khal Drogo happy? Well, go on then, get on with it.
Jesus. We got our mandatory boob shot in as well. I also don't mind the nudity, that's not why I'm pointing it out. It's just in some scenes it's just so funny. Like, it feels like they're just shoving boobs right up in your face for almost no reason.
You will present your son to the court.
What if I only have girls?
I suppose the throne would pass to Prince Joffrey's little brother.
And everyone would hate me.
Wait, who's Joffrey's little brother? Have we seen him so far?
And who built the Red Keep?
Maegor the Cruel.
I really like that throne room with the stained glass windows and the pillars and stuff. It's really pretty.
Till tomorrow, my lord.
I've been hoping to talk to you about Jon Arryn.
His death was a great sadness to all of us.
Why does this guy have so many rings on him? I thought they were keys at first, but they're not that either.
Oh, you came inquiring after a book.
What book?
The lineages and history of the great houses of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh damn, that is a pretty thick
with
book.
Descriptions of many high lords.
Is this guy like an alchemist or something? He's got a lot of things puttering in here. Beautiful room too, though. Like all the plants and stuff.
And you're quite certain he died of a natural illness?
Well, what else could it be?
Poison.
What sort of man would dare?
I've heard it said that poison is a woman's weapon.
Yeah, Cersei Lannister, maybe? I would imagine.
And eunuchs. Did you know that Lord Varys is a eunuch?
Everybody knows that.
Lord Varys. Was that the bald guy? The one that seemed to pride himself on information and knowing everything?
I'll find my own way out.
Pretty concerning if you wouldn't, since the door is like right there. Oh yeah, how's the sword training going? Are we doing Karate Kid now?
Can I be Lord of the Holdfast?
You will marry a High Lord and rule this castle.
No, that's not me.
Yeah, I like her. I mean, I like that she's standing up against, like, regardless of whatever the cultural norm is. I mean, someone has to be first in trying to change it. Can't just go along. That's kind of what I wish I saw a little bit more of in Ned Stark. Like, I know he's a really good guy, but he's just a little too conforming to, like, this is just the way it is.
Sir Alistair said I'm to be your new watch partner.
Of course he did.
I don't see all that well.
Of course you don't.
Come stand by the fire.
No, that's all right, I'm fine.
Is he afraid of fire too? Oh, he's afraid of heights?
I like high places.
Of course you don't.
What are you doing here, Sam?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder myself.
On the morning of my 18th name day, my father came to me. Tomorrow, you're going to take the black. If you do not, then we'll have a hunt.
Have a hunt?
And you'll be thrown from your saddle to die. Also, I'll tell your mother. Nothing would please me more.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not going to get any better, you know.
Well, it can't get any worse.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing Snow is gonna try to teach him to get better, and I hope he manages too, because this guy really needs some serious help.
Do you know Sir Hugh of the Vale? Until recently, he was only a squire. Jon Arryn's squire. He was knighted almost immediately after his master's untimely death.
I'm not sure I trust this mustache guy too much.
Why are you telling me this? I promised Kat that I'd help you.
He just seems a little too helpful. I don't know. I know he promised Kat and whatever, but I don't know. He seems a little snaky to me.
But Baelish, perhaps I was wrong to distrust you. Distrusting me was the wisest thing you've done since you climbed off your horse.
Okay, that was a little cryptic.
Sir Hugh?
As you can see, I'm busy.
I'm here on behalf of Lord Eddard Stark.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, sir.
Not tonight.
I see. Well, it just so happens that I am.
Okay, someone needs a spanking.
What did Lord Arryn want?
I always came to see the boy.
See the boy?
Here he is.
When Lord Arryn came to visit you, what would you talk about?
About my work, first. Then he started asking me about my mother.
Your mother?
Was he his father or something? Maybe? And he doesn't know?
She died when I was little. She had yellow hair.
Yellow hair? Wasn't that the Lannisters that had yellow hair? Or maybe more people do too, I don't know.
Find anything?
King Robert's bastard son.
Oh, his son? Bastard son, really? Well, who was the mother with the golden hair then? Or yellow hair?
We've met before, you know.
Have we?
The Siege of Pike. We fought side by side one afternoon.
So I'm guessing the jerk can actually fight then. He seems like he's still like a pretty battle-hardened guy. Like I thought he was mostly just about show, but maybe not so much.
I bet you smell a blackberry jam.
Blackberry jam?
Can I leave this with you? The message from Lord Stark.
I don't serve Lord Stark.
I have to say, I am pretty curious about this guy too, like what his deal is. I'm sure there's gotta be like a reason in his backstory too for like why he's such a jerk all the time.
Where have you been?
Watch duty with Sam.
Ah, Prince Porkchop. Where is he?
He wasn't hungry.
Impossible.
Come on, they're in this together though, they really should be a little nicer to each other.
Sam's no different from the rest of us.
Yeah, you tell him.
We're not going to hurt him in the training yard anymore.
You girls can do as you please. But if Thorne puts me up against Lady Piggy, I'm gonna slice me off a side of bacon.
And there's always that one asshole who just doesn't care. Someone gonna get hurt in their sleep now. Oh, this guy. Wait, what? Does he have his wolf there? What's the wolf doing there? Did he come there with him? But that was cool. I guess we took care of that guy pretty fast. I didn't expect that to get resolved that quickly. I thought there was going to be a huge... well, maybe there still will be some issues, but...
You get in there.
I don't think he's going to do so much more.
Go on, hit me.
Oh, come on. Little overacted, maybe?
You think this is funny, do you? When you're out there, do you want a man at your back or a sniveling boy?
Yeah, but you can still toughen him up gradually, though. Like, you don't need to be an asshole and just be crazy hard on him all the time. What's this guy doing now? Was he dragging that girl?
To give me commands. I should have sent you back her head.
Forgive me, Khaleesi.
What? What's going on? What commands?
You do not command me.
I wasn't. I just wanted to invite you to supper.
What's this?
It's a gift. I had it made for you.
Dothraki rags. This stinks of manure.
What?
All of it.
Why is she even bothering making gifts for this guy?
You are a horse
What the hell? Okay, somebody needs to beat the shit out of this guy. Oh, and maybe it's gonna be her.
I am a Khaleesi of the Dothraki. The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands.
Well, there we go. Now I kind of want to see him raise his hands against her another time.
Don't you think it's a little bit unfair, making us take our vows while they sneak off for a little sally on the side? I like girls just as much as you do. They might not like me as much.
Oh.
I've never been with one.
Yeah, of course you haven't. Are we gonna fix that too?
As a matter of fact, the same as you.
Yeah.
What, really?
I find that hard to believe.
Well, I guess he is supposed to be pretty young, though. I keep thinking of these people as, like, slightly older than they are, probably because the actors are a little bit older than what they're supposed to be playing.
Young and gorgeous. A whore named Ros.
What colour hair?
Red.
Ros again? Wasn't that the one that was talked about earlier, too?
Why exactly did he not make love to Ros with the perfect?
I never met my mother. My father wouldn't even tell me her name. I don't know if she's living or dead.
Yeah, he could have mentioned that at least, I really think.
All I could think was, what if I got her pregnant?
Oh, right, yeah. He doesn't want to...
It's not a good life for a child.
I'm guessing he had it pretty rough growing up, even in the castle or whatever.
So, you didn't know where to put it?
Oh, great timing.
Do you boys even remember the last winter? I spent 6 months out there. If you took your gloves off to find your cock to have a piss, you lost a finger to the frost.
Really? The winters are that bad?
The horses died first. Eating the horses was easy. But later when we started to fall, that wasn't easy.
Oh shit, they had to eat each other too?
We'd have lasted a fortnight on you, and still had bones left over for soup. Your boys still. And come the winter, you will die. Like flies.
Probably some good incentive to harden them up anyway.
I hit the dragon.
Your brother Rhaegar was the
The
last
dragon.
Viserys is less than the shadow of a snake.
He is still the true king.
Truth now. Do you want to see your brother sitting on the Iron Throne?
I don't think anybody would want to see that guy sitting on the throne.
My brother will never take back the 7 kingdoms. He couldn't lead an army even if my husband gave him one.
No, I would have to agree.
I've been sitting here for days! Start the damn joust before I piss myself.
He's so classy.
God, who's that?
Sir Gregor Clegane. They call him the Mountain.
Oh, the Mountain!
The Hound's older brother.
I've heard about him, because I know he was supposed to be played by Hafthor Björnsson, I think, the strongman, but I don't think that was him, was it? That didn't look like him in the helmet. I wonder if that's one of the actors that was switched out then, because I think someone said like some characters switches actors during, like, between different seasons. Because I don't think that was him at this point. Oh shit! He got it in the throat. Oh damn, that did not look like a fun way to go. So those are brothers. What was it? Gregor and Sander?
Has anyone ever told you the story of the Mountain and the Hound? Gregor found his little brother playing with a toy by the fire. Gregor's toy.
Oh shit, did his brother do that to him?
He just grabbed his brother by the scruff of his neck and shoved his face into the burning coals.
Oh shit.
Held him there while the boy screamed, while his face melted.
So I'm guessing there's not much brotherly love left between these two?
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
No, please don't. If the Hound so much as heard you mention it, I'm afraid all the knights in King's Landing would not be able to save you.
Well, if it's so dangerous to know about, why did he have to tell her then? Seemed a little unnecessary.
My lord, Her Grace, the Queen.
I thought we might put what happened on the King's Road behind us. And forcing you to kill the beast was extreme. Though sometimes we go to extremes where our children are concerned.
This feels manipulative.
What are you doing here?
I might ask the same of you.
The king called on me to serve him and the realm.
I suppose it makes sense. Your older brother was trained to lead and you were trained to follow.
I was also trained to kill my enemies, Your Grace.
Ooh, is that supposed to let her know that
As was I.
Oh! That he suspects her. And did she just confirm it to him? Looked like she kind of confirmed it willingly too, like she was really letting him know that she might have had a hand in some stuff.
Boy, bread, meat and beer, quickly. Oh, good idea, Grandfather, I'm starving. A song while we wait, or?
I'd rather throw myself down a well.
Grandfather, this may be the last chance if you're heading north. The only music the Northerners know is a howling of wolves.
I'm sorry, my lord. We'll fill up every room.
My men can sleep in the stable. As for myself, I don't require a large room.
Oh, him?
My Lord of Lannister, might I entertain you while you eat?
Nothing would more likely ruin my supper. Lady Stark, what an unexpected pleasure.
Why did you announce it like that?
Lady Stark.
This man conspired to murder my son.
Oh shit. Oh
I call upon
no,
you
I
to
don't
seize
think he's
him
guilty of that.
and help me return him to Winterfell.
Oh no! Well, that was quite the predicament Tyrion found himself in at the end of that episode, especially since, of course, I'm pretty convinced he probably didn't have anything to do with that. Like, it's pretty obvious he was most likely just set up. So I'm gonna be very curious to see how that plays out. Also very curious to see what happens with like Daenerys and Viserys. Like, with his attitude, if he doesn't change his ways and the way he talks, I get the feeling that's gonna end pretty badly for him, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that too if it does. And another thing I really liked a lot about this episode was the introduction of Sam. I really feel like, I mean, even though he seems a little helpless and hopeless and stuff, I feel like his heart seems like it's in the right place, and unless they decide to kill him off again right away, I feel like he's gonna be a really nice addition to the show. I like him a lot so far. But anyway, that's probably it for now, so as usual, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next episode, but for now, thank you so very much for watching this video and hope to see you in the next one as well. Bye bye!